What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and new video. So guys, today I am at Royal Enfield showroom. Like, I'm standing in front of Royal Enfield showroom and I'm having the Royal Enfield Interceptor. So definitely I'm gonna review the Royal Enfield Interceptor. So before I start this review, let's take a walk around inside a Royal Enfield showroom, which I like the most, because the Royal Enfield showroom is keeping the Royal Enfield brand is keeping the showroom the best. So let's take a walk around, and they don't know that I'm coming at the showroom. So let's see what they do and what they react. So let's go inside the showroom and enjoy the video. If you're new to my YouTube channel, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and enjoy the video. Hi.
Hello.
Please come. Now let's start with the work, which is a Royal Enfield Interceptor. So this is the first time I'm vlogging inside the showroom. So I'm very much happy because I don't usually vlog inside the showroom. So now let's go towards the Interceptor, which is standing exactly behind me. So now let's come towards the specifications, features, good points as well as bad points. So now let's start with the headlight. So let me show how does the headlight work. So this is how the headlight looks. Let me tell you one thing guys, the Royal Enfield Interceptor does not has LED headlights in full vehicle. So that's quite not good, but that's okay. But this works better. Now let's come to the tires, which is made up of sports comp, which is pretty awesome, but we don't get tubeless tires in this. Although we get good kind of alloys, and the brakes, as we see that we have dual channel ABS and dual channel disc brakes. As well as we see the indicators, we get a classic look of this whole bike. Let me tell you, although this becomes like a 202 kg vehicle, but these indicators work fabulous. The Royal Enfield Interceptor has worked a lot towards the detailing and finishing of this vehicle. So let's start the indicator and look how does this looks. So this is it. This works pretty awesome in day as well as night, because I have ridden Royal Enfield Interceptor many times. Now let's switch this another one on. Okay, so this works pretty awesome. Now let's come to the speedometer. So this is it, speedometer. So it shows multiple trip modes, fuel, speed, tachometer, ABS. I'm sorry, what is this? Sorry, battery and fuel economy. So right now as the indicator is on, so this is showing an indicator signal. So let's turn the indicator off. So this is like total analog, which is pretty awesome, as we don't get digital speedometer in any Royal Enfield vehicle. So this is good. Now let's see how does this switch on. So this makes a full swap as we switch on the bike. So this is like we get a pass key over here, which you can see how does this looks. Pretty good. High beam, low beam, high beam, low beam. That's pretty awesome. Now we get our like kill switch. This is the ignition button, indicators, horn. That's good. As well as we got a slipper clutch in this, which is like I was not expecting with the Royal Enfield Interceptor that we will get slipper clutch in this. So these are like classic mirrors, which works okay, not much better, but this works okay. So now let's come to the fuel. So the fuel economy of this vehicle is 25 kilometers per liter, and the fuel tank is 12.5 liters, which is quite less, but this works okay. After all, we get a 25 kilometers per liter mileage as a 650cc engine. So as I told you that this is a 650cc engine, this produces 52 Newton meters of torque with 48 bhp's power. So that's pretty awesome, and the rate of this bike does not matters a lot in front of a 650cc engine. So let me tell you more about this engine. So this is twin parallel engine, dual cylinder, 4-stroke and 4-valve engine. That works pretty awesome. Now let's go towards the exhaust, which works a lot awesome. So this time the Royal Enfield has taken a provision against finishing pretty nicely. So this is like dual cylinder. These are like classic tail light, indicators same as no LED, but that works pretty good. Now we don't get the tubeless tires in this, as I told you. So now let's go towards the exhaust note of this vehicle. although going towards the other Royal Enfield bike, this bike sounds awesome. Although another Royal Enfield bikes also sound good, but this sound fabulous. Now let me show the detailing and the finishing of this bike, because Royal Enfield has taken a biggest look towards the detailings, and the specifications are fabulous, as I told you. Now let's show you the finishing of this bike. So as you see the footrest over here, the footrest here is written Royal Enfield. We get another one over here which is written Royal Enfield, but this is not all inclusive bike, this is without accessories. So also we get a brass hand, something to hold over here, I don't remember what it's called. So here is also written a Royal Enfield. As I told you, this is a twin parallel engine which works fabulous, man. So here is written a Royal Enfield Interceptor in a classical way. That's good, man. And now let's come toward the suspension. Let me tell you about the suspension. This is a twin suspensions, and these are totally adjustable. Although the front suspension is not adjustable, but this suspension is adjustable, and we can adjust the ride height of this bike. So that's good. Although the seat is quite comfortable, the riding posture is not that aggressive, but this is awesome. So fabulous work is done because of the finishing and these all things. Now let's come to the Royal Enfield logo over here. This looks good while we ride, and as you look over this is like something coming outside. This is not fixed to the tank, so that's pretty awesome. So as I told you, this all things, this bike works fabulous. As I told you that about the exhaust note also, this bike's having a brilliant exhaust. As I told you about the brakes are dual channel ABS and dual channel disc brake, but I have to check this while I'll ride. Now let's come toward the transmission. So this is the 6-speed gear transmission box. I've heard from many Royal Enfield Interceptor drivers that this bike goes damn awesome after second gear. So we'll check this out eventually. So this has a electrical fuel injection. Good. And this is how the tail lamp looks. So this seat is very much comfortable. You can ride this vehicle for a longer period of time. Although comparing this key with other Royal Enfield bikes, so this key is quite big than the Royal Enfield bikes of other power. So as we go towards the Himalaya doesn't have this much big key, and this looks pretty good. As per the other bikes, does not have key like this. Now this is one of the bad thing which I don't like in the Royal Enfield Interceptor, is that the fuel box. So as we open this, okay, we get this full in our hand. So who like to keep this in our hand while filling up the fuel? So now let's close this up once again. Okay, so we get a top speed of this bike which is like 150 kilometers per hour. That is not much, but this is good. As per 150 kilometers per hour speed, we can take this vehicle for a long rides and for the trip like Ladakh and these all. So as per, I like the cylinders as this looks from behind. So I'll give 10 on 10 on this vehicle, 10 on 10 to this vehicle in matter of looks, which is good. So here also we get an RE logo. I think this is good. This is getting in the camera. So here we get a RE logo. So this is the fabulous bike with much detailed about the rate of this bike. So we get this bike at 2.50 lakhs to 2.7 lakhs. So that's pretty less as per the power and the sitting posture and the comfort which we get from this bike. So guys, this bike is absolutely good. Now let me tell you about the chrome as a engine guard we get over here. So in this bike, as this is not fully accessories, it's not filled with accessories, I'll show you this what we see over here. This is a chrome crash guard, and this is another which is black crash guard. We get two sizes in this. This is a smaller one, and we get also a bigger one. So this chrome one looks awesome as per the color of this bike. So black color with a blue chrome crash guards is good. So now let's take this bike towards a short test ride. So I'm back from the test ride, and test ride was pretty awesome. So let me tell you guys, this is a 2 kg vehicle, so handle this quite easily, because if this falls once on your leg, that may cause quite problem with you. And let's talk about the throttle response. So throttle response is damn awesome. The throttle, as soon as we give a throttle to this bike go awesome. The throttle response is pretty awesome. So let me tell you, if you are buying any kind of Royal Enfield bikes, you can visit to this showroom. The link may be in the description, and phone number also may be in the description box. And don't forget to like, subscribe and comment to my YouTube channel. Until I come with another vlog, keep loving, keep chilling, and meet you in another vlog. Tab tak ke liye, tata, bye bye, see you.